Hey everybody, Randall with the Mills team at AmeriFirst. Kind of our topics we're going to be talking about in the next few weeks. Some financial topics about how to get your credit scores up, what to do with credit cards, how to affect your credit score so you get the best interest rates, insurance rates. There's a lot that goes on in the background, so we're going to cover these subjects just one at a time over the next couple of weeks. The first one we're going to talk about today is credit cards. One thing that I diverge from a little bit with Dave Ramsey, because Dave Ramsey is a very big no credit card guy. Always use your debit card, versus I do like credit cards for a couple reasons. One, it's easier to track your expenses. When you look at one bill at the end of the month, you actually know how much you spent, versus death by 1,000 cuts when it comes to your debit card, because one will charge here, it adds up. Sometimes you can get away from you. I even looked at myself, my credit card bill came in the other day for last month, and I way overspent even on credit cards. So the important part about that is to go through and tear it down line by line and actually look where you're spending. Great thing with my credit card statement, I can go online, it'll categorize it for restaurants, entertainment, travel, so it's very easy to see where I overspent. Now, a couple big items we want to talk about with credit cards is you need to make sure that you pay them off every month. They're not designed to carry balances. Now, in an emergency, you can carry a balance over for a month or two if you need to, but when that balance, what you have for your credit limit versus your balance starts affecting your credit score, the closer that balance gets to that limit, okay? So if you do have to carry a balance over, you need to keep it at 20 or 30% or less, otherwise it severely impacts your score. Big thing, you need to contact your credit card company. Find out when your bill is due versus when they report to the credit bureaus. I actually just did this myself this morning. Found out that one credit card reports on the 2nd, one reports on the 21st. So I need to make sure that one that's due on the 2nd, I need to make sure I pay it down to 0, 4 to 5 days before this actually due, so it has enough time to get there, post the payment, and when they report, I'm gonna have a very low balance versus limit, because I keep very low limits on my credit card, but charging it up through the month, it sometimes looks like when it reports that I'm way too high on my limits. So some important things to know about that, how it's going to affect your credit, what to do. You can also check annualcreditreport.com. That's your free credit reporting agency that you get to go to once a year and get an entire credit report. It won't give you scores, but it will give you at least your credit bureau so you can see what's open out there. And one last thing, don't go through and close out a lot of old accounts. 35% of your credit score is made up by the length of credit history you have. You'll notice sometimes when you pay off a long-term account, a mortgage or a car, your scores actually might be impacted and go down for a while. So by looking at that, if you have any questions and need any help with stuff, give me a call. The number's below, and we'll talk to you guys next week about another subject on how your credit score and how to boost that up.